morning to Moses.
Good morning, Moses.
And to Kai and Ashley, who are going to help me tell the story of the burning bush. Repeat after me. Hasneh she'einenu ukal. The bush that was not consumed. So Moses is going to tell you the story about how Moses began leading the people that would help bring the Israelites to freedom. Once upon a time, I, Moses, was a shepherd. Do you know what a shepherd is? A shepherd is a man who, or a woman, but mostly men, who helps sheep. You know what a sheep is? What sound does a sheep make? Exactly. Imagine you're my sheep. This is Moses saying, imagine you're all my sheep. And together you make the following sound. What sound do you make? So one day I had to leave you. I had to leave you just for a moment. And I went climbing up a big mountain because there were two sheep. One named Kai and the other named Ashley, who got away from the big pack. So what did these two sheep say? So I went listening for Kai and Ashley in the mountains because as a shepherd, I needed to have all my sheep together. And as I was walking, you know what happened, Kai? As I was walking, I saw in the desert this fire. Can you see the fire? Mm-hmm. What sound does a fire make? I heard it before I saw it. How does it feel, Ashley? Hot. This feels a little bit hot. So I stopped. I stopped to watch the fire because out in the desert with my sheep, it was so strange. And you know, as I watched the fire, I heard a voice. Can you guess whose voice I heard?
God.
Who said that?
God.
Yes, I heard God's voice. And God called my name. So what did God say? What's my name?
Moses.
And God said it twice. God said?
Moses. Moses.
And I said, oh, there's a fire and there's that voice. And I said in Hebrew, Hineni. Kai and Ashley, can you say the word Hineni? Hineni, which means, here I am, I'm ready. So with Kai and Ashley, we were all surprised to see this burning fire. And God said the following to me. Moses, Moses, I got a job for you. I said, but God, I got a job already. I'm a shepherd. And God said, no, Moses, I have a new flock. The Israelite people back in Egypt, they need you to help me take them from slavery to freedom. So you know what I said? It was God talking to me. Do you know what I said to God? No. Exactly. That's exactly right. I said, no, God, you got the wrong guy. I said, God, who am I to take the Israelites to freedom? And God said, I'll be with you. Eheyeh. Let's say that word. Eheyeh. Which means, I will be with you. So, I said, but God, I don't even know what name to tell the people. What's your name? And God said, you repeat after me, Eheyeh, Asher, Eheyeh, which means, I will really be with you. And so, I said, but God, they won't believe me. I'm going to say to them, Ashley, Kai, I'm going to say to them, God sent me to take you out from Egypt. So what are the people going to say? They're going to say, no, I don't know what you're talking about. So God, I can't go there. So then I say to God, and God, you know what my other problem is? You know what it is, Kai? Moses said, my other problem is that I'm a stutterer. Have you ever heard the word stutterer? The stutterer, somebody goes like, I can't even talk, God. And you know what God said to me? He said, Moses, who gave people the ability to speak? That's me. Don't worry about it. You'll speak fine. Do you think that, Ashley and Kai, do you think that was good enough for Moses? No, it wasn't. Here's Moses in front of this burning bush. Let's feel the heat again. And remember God's voice? And what did God first say to Moses? Moses. Moses. So I say to God, in front of the burning bush, I say, God, just send somebody else. I mean, I'm done with my excuses. Just find somebody else. And now, God said, Moses. God has a deep voice. Moses, I will send your brother with you. Your brother, Gabby, what's your dad's name? I will send your brother Aaron with you. And then Moses said, what did Moses say then? What do you think? Kai, Ashley, what do you think he said then? This time he said, let me think about it. And in fact, Moses then went to talk to his father-in-law about it, hopefully his wife as well. And then Moses said, okay, I'll do it. Once again, he said, Hineni. Let's say that word again. Hineni. And then Moses went off back to Egypt, and he went to who's this guy? He went to King Pharaoh, and Moses said, King Pharaoh, what did he say to him? Let my people go. You gotta say it. You gotta say it. Okay, Kai and Ashley, let's lead everybody with feeling. And Moses said to Pharaoh,
let my people go.
And after 10 plagues, Pharaoh finally said, go! And Moses took his Israelites, and they moved quickly, and they went across the Sea of Reeds, and they began to sing a song of freedom. What's a good song of freedom?
Ilu Hotzianu, Hotzianu, Mitzrayim, Hotzianu, Mitzrayim, Dayenu, 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 Dayenu.
So we learn from this that when you see a burning bush, listen carefully and help others find freedom. Just like what's my name?
Moses.
And say it again.
Moses.
That's what I heard at the burning bush, and that allowed me to lead you to freedom. Chag Sameach, happy Pesach to all of you. Okay, let's have a round of applause. Thank you. Ashley, thank you. And we will take our burning bush and its heat away. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.